Good, happy Sunday morning, September 12, 2021. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday morning, so let's get started right now. First up, hundreds gather at Hudson 9/11 Memorial for Remembrance Ceremony. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
I think what sets us apart is the fact that our technicians live and breathe only chimneys. It's not a part of our company.
We gather every year on this day to ensure that we never forget the people who were lost to unthinkable acts of terrorism.
Senator Maggie Hassan among hundreds in attendance for Saturday's 9/11 Remembrance Ceremony in Hudson.
Across the wilderness,
it is really a spot for us to come and remember and be a member of that community, so it's very, very important.
The Hudson Memorial contains a 23-foot section of a beam from an elevator shaft of Tower 1 of the World Trade Center, a striking reminder of what took place on September 11th, 20 years ago.
And everybody that was lost that day, and everybody that did what they could, and how the country came together, we want to keep that spirit alive as long as possible.
Now, aside from the beam itself, everything here at the Hudson Memorial has some significance, from the rose bush to the grass. Even the walkway is meant to represent the path that Flight 93 took, turning before crashing in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
History. I almost think it's educational, and you start thinking that it's 20 years already, and we're going to continue to have this to pass down generation to generation, and how important it is to our country.
In Hudson, Jason King, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. "9/11 Remembrance Ceremony held in Merrimack." Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Here's today's hot, perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness for just $1 down and get a real workout with tons of equipment and free fitness training. Join today for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Hurry, you'll end September 16th.
Abbey Griffin Park was the site of a 9/11 remembrance ceremony in Merrimack today. Members of the police department, fire department, and other town officials were on hand to pay tribute to those who lost their lives 20 years ago today. They also made a point to recognize those who have been affected by the events of 9/11 every day since, and to those in the military who continue to fight for our country's freedom.
To this day, officials are still working tirelessly to identify victims, and just 4 days ago, they were able to identify 2 more victims. 20 years later, and we are still putting the pieces together.
While the landscape of our town has changed drastically over the last 20 years, our fire department has remained the same. Our members are determined and focused to answer any call, whatever that may bring.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Vacant building fire in Winchester under investigation. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
I think what sets us apart is the fact that our technicians live and breathe only chimneys. It's not a part of our company.
Investigators are working to find the cause of a fire in Winchester. It broke out in an empty building on Elm Street around 3:30 this morning. The state fire marshal's office is working to determine if the fire was started on purpose. Winchester police are also assisting in that investigation.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Thank you for watching this Sunday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Goodbye, everyone.